Playing Rust as a solo can be really overwhelming, especially when going against groups, trios and duos all by your own. But in this video, I'll be showing you how I play Rust as a solo and how I deal with the groups. So sit back, relax, and get ready for another Rust adventure. Okay, so I aim to build by supermarket. It's going to be good to get quick scrap there, build up that tier 2 nice and fast so we can get the SAR. And near sewer branch for the blue card, launch site for more scrap and the sea as well, close to oil rigs. So we'll make our way over there, crafting sleeping bags on the way, and yeah, get this party started. After placing a few sleeping bags en route to the build location, I crafted myself a bow so I was able to defend myself against any other players. Well, that was easy. Let's see what you've got for me. Nice early game kill. Nice. A little bit of stone, a little bit of comps. Spare bow. Okay. Nicely done. Aha, Pickles, my trusted steed. Feed. Get your stamina up and then we ride for the moon. I was one of the first to arrive at the build location. I'd found 2 rocks that I could build in between, and this would be the start of the rock base. So I think how I'm going to do this, just a normal 2x1 I think. Nothing crazy, and I'll build into the rock using the back of the rock. It's pretty much indestructible, and I didn't say that word right, but we'll pick that up. Yep. And then just use it as a normal 2x1 and expand out and build upwards using the back of the rock as a shield. After securing the base, I put my TC down, put some boxes down, and straight away crafted a furnace. Wooden door would not last me too long, especially when there was no BP wipe and people could quickly get to tier 2, craft a molly, and get straight into my base. Now with a sheet metal door, my base was safe. The next step would be to get scrap to grind for that tier 1, and also on the way, evict any neighbours trying to move into the area. Alright, so let's recycle. Let's keep the pipes for revies. We'll recycle everything else. Keep gears for garage doors later, and obviously the spring body and the bedrock. on my way back to base, I noticed that someone was building right outside. In order for me to have a good wipe, I needed to stop this neighbour and evict them straight away. So I quickly tossed my loot on the floor and ran over with a DB. Please be stacked, please be stacked. Oh, okay, that is what I wanted. All that stuff. Get out of my neighborhood. After successfully evicting a neighbor, I then continued my grind for scrap and went back to supermarket. Two players here, one hazmat. Definitely gonna use this DB right now and get the hell out of here. As a solo fighting other trios and duos, it's really important to get small wins, and this for me was a small win. I didn't die, I came back with some scrap and a hazmat. After losing to the duo team twice, I decided it was time to craft that tier 1 and start roaming with a Revy. Just about to start upgrading the base and building an airlock when I heard two players outside farming. I decided to let them get my attention and then come close to the base and finish them with the Revy. another neighbour evicted. Well, so far it's going quite well, and hopefully I can just keep the pop round here really low so I can have it all to myself. That would be ideal, but it's Rust and we know how Rust goes. Never the way that you want, especially as a solo. Now, for anyone who's watched the previous video with the Wilgen bunker base, Article 4 was a character in that video. He was a very annoying player. I think he was a trio, and for him to be living close to me, that is very bad news, because this guy is a serious Rust player and would be difficult for me in my progression, and you'll see plenty more of him through the video. I then took some time to upgrade the base and organise my loot boxes. And then after that, shortly get back out and get grinding for that tier 2 in order to compete with Article 4 and his other 2 duo mates. As a solo, having 100% comfort is so important. This means that you're able to heal without having to use meds, bandages, or food. You can simply eat one bit of food, stand under a bear rug, and heal all the way to 100 health. Just as I got back home from farming some sulfur, I heard some commotion going over at the supermarket. I quickly grabbed the Revy and a hazmat and headed over to investigate. Quick tip as a solo player, make sure you loot fast and get out of there. I spent too long looking for another dead body, and the group had managed to respawn back at base and then catch up and get me. So quick tip, quick looting, get out of there and get your loot as fast as you can. Even if you've missed a body, as long as you come out there with something. I quickly crafted some shells and returned back with a DB, hoping to catch them off guard again. Unfortunately, the group had looted everything, and I only got a few scraps back to base. It was time to load out, suit up, and go again, looking for some PvP and some more scrap towards that tier 2. Okay, that'll do for me. Head back to base, that was quick. I'll take that loot, thank you very much, good sir. So I made it safely back to base with the loot. I've already put the loot away at this point. Don't ask questions. That didn't happen. Yeah, and we carry on with the grind. That never happened. After a few deaths, I returned to the supermarket to collect my double barrel and then start the grind again. Turret, that's massive. Need to get that back to base. Need to get that back. Oh, huge win. Another Revy, auto turret, massive win. As a solo, this is a huge win. So close to that tier 2 as well. Let's go. Another bit of advice is that after every play that you make sure you upgrade your base. The odds of you getting raided, the more people you annoy, get higher and higher. I took out a bow and a DB and went to collect the rest of the scrap for the tier 2, but I bumped into 2 people who killed me and would probably later regret that. Well, soon after regret that.
Sa DB.
and that is a huge win for me. With one Revy going back, I managed to come back with 2 Pythons and a load of components and scrap. So it's always worth going back as long as it's, you know, low tier weapons like the Revy. You know, getting this loot was great. Beating them duo who were especially a bit cheeky when they killed me, so nice bit of revenge for a solo player. I quickly upgraded, just in case those two were a bit too annoyed and they wanted to do a quick satchel raid down the roof.
Man, fuck your mother, man. Hope you die in country.
Wow, he is not happy. He is not happy. I didn't even take that much. It wasn't even that much stuff I took from him. But yeah, salty Rust player. Yikes for him. With only 9 scrap away from a tier 2, I was so close. Once I had a tier 2 and able to craft the SAR, I'd be able to compete with the other duos and trios much more easily.
Leave me alone.
After getting lucky with a little grub play, I then decided to roam the area with a Python, first using my tier 2 guns that I had before crafting a tier 2 and crafting freshly made SAR. Someone is in the military base. I think it's time to third party and see how this goes. Just an FYI, I am awful with the Python.
First bullet, nice. GG.
Well, there goes a trio. Thanks for the loot, guys. Probably did not deserve to win that fight. My shots were horrific, but you gotta get what you're given. So GG boys, and thanks for the loot. Playing as a solo, it's all down to you to PvP, to farm and to build. So make sure that after every PvP moment that you have, win or lose, you get outside and you start farming to keep them furnaces cooking, so you've got plenty of sulfur, plenty of gunpowder and plenty of metal to fall back on. Well, I'm going to go back with a python and I'm going to get my loot back. So, see you back in a second once I kill this guy. Told you, true to my word. Now let's see what loot he's got. Ooh, okay. A little bit of stone, a little bit of comps. I'll have that stuff, thank you very much. And I'll have my DB back as well. Thank you. Okay, now I need to work on the base. I'm not too sure how to do it, but this is what I went with so far. Kind of just expanded up, making sure that TC was quite far away as possible. So yeah, I think I did a good job of this. It was quite messy at some times, but I tried to make it the strongest rock base there was possible. Now that the base was semi-done, it was time to start work on the electronics. All you need for setting up a electric furnace is one electrical branch, one electrical splitter, one battery, and one solar panel. I decided to put 2 up because I was going to put an auto turret later on in the wine. Come on, you have to admit, this is pretty cozy. Cozy for a solar. After doing some base upgrades and sorting loot, I went to Satellite Dish to see if I could find anyone and continue getting more scrap. Ooh, hello. Someone's over by Bradley. Let's have a little look and see. Just want to shout out to Bradley for that assist there and helping me get that kill. Much appreciated, rather than killing me for once.
I'm just calling to say I
am so troubled.